So the title of this episode is Even When They Don't Play, They Win. Hashtag I hate them. And excuse the nasally sound that you may be hearing from my vocals. These allergies in North Texas are nothing to play with. Although we did wake up on Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning with the temperatures in the 40s. I appreciate that, God. Thank you so very much, because it's been very, very hot. But yeah, man, I hate them. We're going to get to that in just a minute. Y'all already know you've been listening to this show now for 3 years. A Show Sho Nuff Divided. That is what it is. Ben's here. Teisha's here. Bryan's here. Regina is somewhere lost in the Bermuda Triangle of life. Maybe I don't know. I heard a rumor that she was on her way to San Francisco for the football game. And yeah, so we're going to talk about all that, man. And really, we winging it this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to even front. The bottom line is that week 6 is here. Week 7 actually is here. Week 6 is in the books. And I, for one, am glad that it's gone. We got a lot to get into. So I'm going to just go ahead and start the freaking show. I'm sick to tired to death of the things that I continue to see with hashtag Raider Nation. So I don't know, man. Let's just go. Yeah, whatever, man, whatever. Ben, Teisha. Oh, there she is. Bryan, whatever. I don't care. Ben, how's it going, man?
Not too bad, man. We just had our Canadian Thanksgiving was this past weekend, so just had a lot of turkey, a lot of oxtail, a lot of friends, a lot of family. It was fun.
That's awesome. And I know you have a lot to be thankful for because you're a Buffalo Bills fan and they actually won in week 6.
And we won a trade recently too.
And we're going to get to that as well. So who cares? Bryan, my brother that is suffering along with me.
Man, I've had some better weekends. That's all I gotta say. I've had some better weekends than this past one. So, it's been a lot trying to recover from this, so it's tough. It's tough, man. When sports is all you got, man, it's tough when your teams suck, both of them.
Why am I laughing? What am I laughing at? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know what you're laughing at. With the problem is that when you're as bad as mine, you can't troll anyone else. Like, you can't.
Oh, we're going to find a way to troll somebody. You can best believe that.
Oh, we control the Cowboys, but we can always control the Cowboys.
Yeah, you could best believe that we're going to find somebody to troll. All right. And of course, there she is looking like a biker chick, the biker chick that she is. I think she has on a hog head. Is that a hog head on your head, or is that a Chiefs thing? That's a Razorback.
Oh, Razorback, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm repping both. I got Chiefs and Huss. Yeah.
This little piggy went to the market. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into another episode of a Show Nuff Divided. As we said in the introduction, Regina is somewhere in parts unknown. Glory to her, because I don't know, Bryan, if we can take another Chiefs fan on this particular broadcast. So, and she may
forward to the backup.
She may pop in here. Who knows? If she does, cool. We just won't let her in. If she doesn't, that's also cool. So nobody's tripping. Where do y'all want to start? I think we can start with the Kansas City Chiefs since they didn't play, or actually they did play. They played the winless and the undefeated bye. And they came out victorious because the Broncos lost, the Raiders lost, but the Chargers did win. But didn't the Chargers beat the Broncos? So as it stands, the Chiefs are sitting at 5-0. The Chargers are sitting at 4-2 with a loss to those Chiefs already in their front pocket. The Raiders lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers, who came into Vegas again with one of the worst offenses in the National Football League, and they turned Justin Fields into Michael Vick. And now he is already enshrined, or he's already eligible for the Hall of Fame due to the Raider defense. The Buffalo Bills on Monday night, without Mr. Cook, without Thurman Thomas, without O.J. Simpson, without Andre Reed, they beat the New York Jets, who fired their coach the week before, 23-20, as they are atop of the AFC East. And then the Jacksonville Jaguars, who some of us picked to win the AFC South, lose to their AFC South brethren, the Indianapolis Colts, 37, or was it 37-30? No, they won that game. What was the score, Bryan?
We didn't play the Colts. We lost to the Bears.
Lost to the Bears.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Caleb Williams had a career day. Yeah.
Yeah, so they made Caleb Williams look like Warren Moon. Warren Moon. They made DJ Moore look like Ernest Givens or Haywood Jeffries or whoever. Yeah. Who gives a turkey? Who gives a turkey? Okay, let's go to the let's go first to the Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, that's right, they didn't play, so we don't have to listen to Teisha's mouth. However,
finally.
Yeah, they lost, but they won at the same time. So Teisha, let me ask you this.
You get a week off. Get a week off.
Yeah, you got a week off. Let me ask you this. Is it fair for your team that does not even play, they still get to win when they don't play? I mean, like, really?
That's all we do is win. Telling you, we ain't even got to show up to win.
Oh, wait a minute now. Okay. Don't make me put a C. I should have been prepared for this. I knew this. I knew this shiznit was going to happen. I should have been prepared. And I just might be prepared anyway. Did you just say that y'all didn't have to show? Y'all don't even have to show up? Did you just say that?
I remember her saying that last year too.
And how did that work out?
I lost a bet. That's how it worked out. Because even when they lose, I still lose. Anyway.
Who was the last team to beat the Chiefs?
The Raiders. The Raiders were on Christmas Day.
There we go.
Who cares? Dude.
I'm just trying to bring some positivity to Raider Nation.
The positivity that is Raider Nation. The positivity that is Raider Nation is that Tom Brady is now minority owner with the Raiders. There's your positivity. We're going to talk about that in just a second too. But Teisha, did you answer my question? Or you did answer my question because you said we don't even have to show up. Now, okay, let that be your final answer, please. I'm waiting. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, let's go. I'm good to lock
That's
in.
your final. Okay, that's your final answer. You know what? I wish I could reach through this. I wish I could reach through this computer and just literally just shake some sense into you.
You just need a hug. It'll be all right.
I don't need no damn hug. I need my team to win.
He needs a win. He needs a win.
Let me be careful because my pastors just may be watching. My pastors just may be watching, y'all. So let me cool out. Okay, so enough of the Chiefs. We're gonna get to the Chiefs a little bit later on in the show. Bryan, it wasn't enough that OU got thrashed by Texas at the Red River rivalry down the street here from me in East Dallas by the Longhorns, but then you wake up on Sunday with your team on another continent, of which they haven't had as much success over there as I thought they had. But they were playing the Chicago Bears. And I think probably more people than not probably had the Bears favored to lose this game. But then something along the way happened to the Thames River Bridge. London Bridge was falling down on the Jags. What happened, sir?
You know, first off, I want to say how awful it is to wake up that damn early to watch that trash on TV. Look, I don't know about y'all. Y'all don't have to play no London games. So the fact that if you don't want to, you don't have to wake up that early. But unfortunately, I got to wake up that early to watch my team. Not 1 week, but 2 weeks in a row. So, yeah, I'll tell you, it's just all around bad. Like everything's bad. Defense is awful. They had this is a mind-numbing stat. All right, they had four possible touchdown catches dropped by 3 different receivers. I mean, one of them was by you. You're Gabe Davis, Ben. Thank you for sending him to us.
Hey, we're used to Gabe Davis drops. We're no stranger to Gabe Davis drops.
Yeah,
he actually had 2 touchdown drops, and I give Brian Thomas a pass on his drop because he's a rookie, so I give him a pass. Christian Kirk, you ain't got no excuse. All right, he's supposed to be the sure-handed guy on the team. So yeah, it's all around bad. Right now, Etienne gets hurt. He wasn't doing a whole lot anyway this year, so he gets hurt. Caleb Williams. I mean, the defense is so bad that I don't know if you've noticed, like all of Caleb Williams' good games have come against really bad opponents so far this year, as far as bad defenses. So I don't really know how good Caleb Williams really is at this moment. But we sure made him look good. Let's put it that way.
No, y'all didn't make him look good. Y'all made him look like a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, no, it was quite embarrassing, honestly. I don't know. It's bad. I think Doug Peterson's on the hot seat. I think the offensive coordinator has been on the hot seat for 3 years now. The DC's brand new, and he's on the hot seat. I mean, hell, we brought in a DC because we thought we needed to be better than last year, and we got worse. We got twice as worse, 3 times as worse than we were last year. So on defense, so it's all around bad, Willie.
You make it sound so fun to be a Jacksonville Jaguars fan.
Listen, I'm doing the best I can to lift myself up every day, knowing that my blood runs teal, and you know what? It's running dry. It's running dry at this point, man. But we'll be okay. We play the Patriots. I wish Leslie was here. We pay the Patriots.
Yeah.
And
battle of the basement.
We're gonna make Drake May look like Joe Montana. So it's fine. It's okay.
God, I hope not. What were you gonna say, Teisha?
You need to look at it like this. You are winning at losing. So there's that.
Wait a minute, say that again.
We're being very successful at losing. At least we're successful.
Yes, you are. Exactly.
Yeah. Listen, we don't even have to show up to lose. We don't even have to show up to lose. I can't wait for our bye week. Probably lose it.
Yeah, I think that will be the first time in the history of organized sports that the bye week will actually get a win.
I wouldn't put it back. They probably score 40 points.
They're going to cover the spread.
Bye week would cover the spread and then some. Take them straight up.
And see, now let's not let Teisha get away with what she thinks she just got away with. Because she's over there in her high chair, or not a high chair, on her high horse. She's over there on her high horse, and she's throwing jabs left and right. Y'all haven't won the Super Bowl again yet, lady. So anyway,
can I tell you something funny? Hold on. So yesterday I sent Ben a text message, and after I sent it, I thought, oh, that's exactly what we're talking about. I don't mean to do it, but I told him just to paraphrase, congratulations on your blowout win. I thought you guys would have scored more than that. I didn't think it was gonna be that close, and I was like, oh, that was kind of crappy. I didn't mean it to sound so
and see,
so sorry about that.
That's a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Don't think about it. It just happened.
And as a matter of fact, I gotta rewind because we need to thank everybody out there for checking us out on Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube and Twitter and Instagram TV. And I want to thank you guys for checking us out with the ShakeBack life coaching practice, where our goal is to coach you to be the best you that you've ever met. Of course, we're still offering 20% off for clients and for those that want to become certified. Contact us for details. Use the hashtag, or use the code rather, hashtag ShakeBack. Now, back to the shenanigans at hand. Teisha is a liar. Everything that she is saying, she means it, and she means it in the most rude way possible. We've been doing this show for 3 years. This is a Show Sho Nuff Divided season 3. Well, look who is in the building. Uh-oh. I don't know what to do here, y'all. I'm like I don't know.
What are you, starstruck? Starstruck, Willie?
I am starstruck. Let's just go ahead and I think I have an idea. I have an idea before we bring her in. Let's give her this. It's been a long time coming. I'm gonna do it again. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do it one more time. There she is. There she is. Oh my gosh. Hey, Leslie.
Hey. How are you?
In the flesh.
Oh, okay. I'm good. You look fantastic.
The show has just taken a derailment because I feel like I need to ask her for her autograph.
Definitely not. I don't know why I would need to do that.
I mean, I feel like we have a star has been reborn. Ain't that the name of a movie? Is that a movie?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
The Star was born. I'll take Streisand or Gaga, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, it is so good to see you. You know, we have, of course, been having you on our hearts and in our minds. Hopefully for you that you are getting back to some sort of normalcy with what you have gone through. The family has been here for you regardless. We're so happy to see you.
Thank you. Happy to be here. Sorry,
Now,
I was gone.
don't apologize. Don't apologize. Now, see, the show has just taken on a whole different turn because now I don't feel like I want to yell at Teisha. I don't feel like I want to troll Bryan. I don't want to give any congratulations to Ben, but I still do want to troll the Cowboys. But we're gonna get that. So again, the Jets behind head coach Aaron Rodgers, they fall to the Buffalo Bills 23-20. Who is y'all's running back that just went over like 2,000 yards in one game?
Ray Davis.
Not to
Out
be
of Kentucky.
not to be confused with Ray Rodgers or
Ray Rice.
or Gabe Davis or Chili Davis or the Davis brothers, but that Davis who had inner clone, or he cloned his inner OJ Simpson against the Jets. God rest his soul.
You guys, the Ray Davis story itself is really cool. He was, I don't know if you guys know, but he was like he had like 14 or 15 brothers and sisters. They were all in foster care, and he kept having opportunities to get into foster care and kept giving them to his siblings instead so that they were well taken care of. And eventually he got adopted, and this family got him to get into Kentucky. And it's a great story. So seeing him be able to perform on a Monday night under the brightest lights was awesome.
You know what? And again, that reporting right there in itself goes along with the fact that our girl is back, because normally I would have said who cares or whatever, something mean and harsh and inhumane, but how could you on a story like that? Yeah, that's some good stuff, man. So okay, let's continue on with the train. The Raiders lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers 32-13, I think it was. Whatever it was a W, or it was a W for the Steelers and an L for the Raiders. The Raiders again make offenses look like they are one of the best offenses in the history of the world. I don't care what sport or on what level. That is what happened. Justin Fields, Najee Harris and the crew, TJ Watt with his 2 forced fumbles, Antonio Pierce with his showing so many kinks in the armor, man. I'm telling you. As a Raider fan, 2-4 feels like 2-14 right now. As a matter of fact, if you are a Jets fan and you're 2-4, and you are a Raider fan and you're 2-4, which one of those 2-4s feels better, Bryan?
I would say the Jets right now, especially after that trade.
Especially after that trade. All right, so let's move on. Let's talk about these trades. Let's talk about the trade. Go ahead.
We can't move on without congratulating the Texans on their victory.
See, I'm trying to ease it back in, man.
We've been throwing daggers, girl. It's been great. I mean, they're just flying.
I mean, look, usually
we played better than we play all year, so I'm happy with it. I'm good.
Usually I wouldn't have said anything, but since we play this weekend, I kind of
put in the right
I had to say something.
finally. So Mayday, let's go.
Yeah, Drake May looked like he was all right.
I'll take it.
Yep.
See, this is the reason why this show is named what it is. It's just like The hand clapping that we gave to Leslie 3 times when she came into the studio. It's like that was a show. That show was last week because we've already moved on to the sibling fight that is who we are. And look, Leslie, you know you my girl. I love you to death. And I tried to look out for you, right? And I tried to squeeze it by. But yeah, I mean, since Bryan brought it up, the Texans went to Foxborough, and Drake May had a pretty decent game. 20 of 33 for 243 yards, 3 touchdowns. Joe Mixon came back, and for the Texans, he looked like he was what's the running back name from the Texans a while back? I can't think of his name. He played for Tennessee. Arian Foster. They made Joe Mixon look like Arian Foster out there. So the Patriots have not won a game since week 1. That's when they beat the Cincinnati Bengals, of course. Leslie, are you happy that Drake May is your quarterback as opposed to Mac Jones?
Yes. Is that even like a real question? Oh my goodness. Yeah, of course. I'm overjoyed. I could do back handsprings right now for this. Yes, of course.
Speaking of Mac Jones, Bryan, should they start Mac Jones instead in Jacksonville?
Well, I don't think it would help at this point with what's going on. So to be honest, I don't think it matters. Although I will say, this might be the 1 week that you could start him because he probably has a lot he wants to do to the Patriots. So I'm sure he wants a little bit of revenge on them. But after Trevor Lawrence had his career day last week, that kind of derailed any questions whether or not he was going to start or not.
Let me correct you. It was not Trevor Lawrence that had a career day. It was Caleb Williams that had a career day.
No, not this past weekend. The weekend before is what I meant. No, he played like crap.
Oh, okay, because that was a long time ago. I mean, as evidenced by you trolling Leslie, not even a whole 20 minutes after we gave her a bunch of hand claps. Okay, so let me ask y'all a question because now we're gonna get real with something. Is it feasible, or do we think that Trevor Lawrence should be benched more so than Deshaun Watson or less than Deshaun Watson?
I'll say Deshaun Watson should be the first person to be benched.
Yeah, I would. As much as I would joke around, definitely Deshaun Watson.
In all honesty, if they could afford to, they would have cut him already. But they're handcuffed with all the guaranteed money. Trevor Lawrence, you at least feel like there's a shot at him being good. With Deshaun Watson, you feel like there's no chance that he's going to be good.
Anybody
else?
Leslie,
I know you want us to play Mac Jones.
Listen, I would wish Mac Jones on hardly anyone. Maybe the Jets.
So we're thinking that John should be benched.
I wouldn't wish Mac Jones on the Chiefs. And you know I don't like them. So
yeah, we all hate them. We all hate them. Here's the thing with we know that they're not going to be benched because of the money that they're making. And as a matter of fact, for Deshaun Watson, there is absolutely because the owner has pulled rank. He has said, no, Deshaun's going to play. Kevin Stefanski doesn't want him to play. And whoever the general manager is, I can't remember his name, they don't want him to play. Now, we got to give it up to our new family members, our new brothers and sisters, our new siblings. Fear the North podcast that you can hear right here on the network or on the media group on Tuesdays at 8:30. They talked about this in their show last night, and they were on fire. And I actually asked a question. Deshaun, oof. So both of these teams, actually, These three teams, the Browns, the Patriots, and the Jaguars, have a combined record of 3-15.
Jeez, when you put it like that. Nice.
And I did that math in my head. So congratulate me. As a matter of fact, I might give my own self a hand clap.
Willie, why you gotta do that to us, Willie?
Man,
You gotta do that to us, man.
misery loves company, bro. Misery loves company.
Shots fired.
But anyway, so so we'll get to Jacksonville and New England towards the end of the show when we get to the look ahead. But I want to talk to you guys about, or I want to allow Ben to talk about Amari Cooper going from those aforementioned Browns now to his Buffalo Bills. Tell me that you missed Stephon Diggs without telling me you missed Stephon Diggs.
All right, here's the real deal. Okay, the Bills were in a rebuild. Okay, just so happens that the rebuild only lasted 6 weeks, and we went 4-2 in that rebuild, and are in first place in our division. We scrapped the rebuild idea because we're the best team in the division. We said let's go all in for this season. We were looking at this season as let's just try and figure everything out, get Keon Coleman, get Cole Bishop, Ray Davis, our new guys. Let's get them into the NFL, and let's make a push next year when we have a little bit of cap space. Turns out that we're better than we thought, and we can afford Amari Cooper, and that's exactly what we needed to do.
Can I say something about that?
Go for it.
Do not put a whole lot of expectations on Amari Cooper. I've seen it firsthand. He's going to disappear. He's going to disappear at the time when you don't need him to disappear. He did it in Oakland. He did it in Dallas. He's done it in Cleveland. I understand that Josh Allen may be the best quarterback that he's had out of all of those 4 places. But Amari Cooper is too good to be as inconsistent as he is. I'm letting you know now.
Yeah, no, honestly, I think looking at it, we're like, so Josh Allen is like, he's first in quarterback rating. He's whatever, 10 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Our offense is top 5 in scoring. Like, we're doing fine without a wide receiver 1. Like I said, 4-2, we're going to win the division. Like, this is more of a move to have someone on the outside to free up the middle for the Khalil Shakirs and Keon Coleman's on the team, and kind of it is nice to have a go-to, maybe not a go-to guy, but at least a wide receiver 1 that defenses might be focused on instead of some of the playmakers that you want to get the ball to.
Okay. Teisha, your team, put that cup down. Your team is without Rashee Rice for the remainder of the year. Is it conceivable that the Chiefs are now in the wide receiver market? And do you see them making a move? Or should I say, do you see y'all making a move for a receiver? Because you still have Isaiah Pacheco out as well.
Yeah, I kind of thought we would have done something already. And, to be honest with you, the Rice situation, it was so wishy-washy, and it's not as bad. And now it's like way worse. I mean, I don't know if he'll even play ever again. I mean, I hope so. But yeah, it was all over the board. But I don't know. I would have liked to have picked up somebody. But I don't know. I don't know. Like you said a minute ago, like I think we just feel comfortable with where we're at, which is scary, but it seems to be working. So,
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're so good. It must be really horrible.
It's terrible.
It's awful.
Excuse me while I hold back the tears. See, Teisha don't even realize that she just got set up with that question. Go ahead.
Oh no! So I bought a hoodie. I bought a hoodie a couple of days ago. I haven't got it in yet, or I'd probably be wearing it. But it has the Nike swoosh and the Chiefs logo, and it says "Just hate us."
Aw.
See,
I feel
Again.
like going to my Foxborough Forever with the VB on the sleeve just for Willie, but
just for who?
just for you.
Why for me? What did I do?
I know how much you like my Foxborough Forever Bill Belichick's hoodie.
Well, Bill Belichick ain't there anymore. Or is he? Or is he?
Bill Belichick's going to be with the Raiders pretty soon.
With Tom? Yeah.
I feel like that's a
You
troll.
like adoptive team. Belly
We don't
and
We don't want Bill Belichick, man. Or
I
do
saw a
we?
thing that said I saw a thing that said Tom Brady's already reached out to him to gauge his interest in head coaching again.
Well, he wants to coach again. We know that. But according to Leslie, he's still the head coach of the Patriots.
last year, sadly, it was the saddest day of my whole life.
I have never seen a person in such denial.
Not
No.
leaving.
I have never witnessed a person in so much denial about anything as what we witnessed last year with Leslie.
If your coach had won 6 for you, you would have been the same denial as I was. So don't even come at me with that. Like
It's
if
healthy.
that was happening to the Chiefs, Teisha would be right there with me. She'd be like, he's not leaving. He would never do
Oh gosh. The thought
right.
just I can't even no.
it.
You can live forever and never leave.
All right, boy Black, I need you to chime in on what Ben and Leslie just said about Bill Belichick and boy Black. He is one of the co-stars of the Nothing But Raiders podcast that you can watch us on Tuesdays at 7. Yeah, 7 Central Time. He's also part of the Commitment to Excellence podcast with your boy. That's on Saturdays. So I need you to chime in, man, and put your thoughts in there about what they said about Tom Brady. Okay, what's next? I asked Teisha, I asked Ben, I asked Leslie about Drake May. Bryan, I asked you about Trevor Lawrence and possibly being benched, or Ben did rather, and we talked about that. So let's just go ahead and troll the Raiders, can we? Who's ready to troll the Raiders with me?
Let's do it.
And don't y'all have too much enthusiasm and exuberance. I need y'all to watch your exuberance level and your enthusiasm level on this subject. Remember, never, ever, ever bite the hand that feeds you. All right,
I was gonna say, you know what? You have the fact that you're not the worst going for you.
What?
There's that. I said you guys aren't the worst.
You're actually
So there's
third
that.
out of this lineup here. So
Yeah, I'm in the middle, like on the screen. I'm in the middle, right? I'm in the middle.
Working out for you, Bryan. Oh.
So Devontae Adams, after a win against the Cleveland Browns, goes to Antonio Pierce and says, "Yo, I want out. I'm gonna say this, and if my pastors are watching, let me just apologize beforehand. Take your punk ass on."
earmuffs.
So I had to get it out. Take your punk ass on, and he did, as he is now in New York, and we get back a conditional 3rd round draft pick that could go to a 2nd round pick only if these 3 things happen, which are not going to happen. A, he is on the All-Pro team either 1st or 2nd. That ain't gonna happen. If the Jets make the AFC Championship game and he's on the active roster, that ain't gonna happen. And or if the Jets make it to the Super Bowl and he's on the active roster, say it with me. That ain't gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, no.
But at least he's healthy now. At least that hamstring healed up.
Oh, healed up real quick.
Funny how you fucked out, huh? It's amazing. Oh my gosh, it's a miracle he's healed. And I don't even know if Jesus had to lay his hand on his leg or not, but he's miraculously healed.
Not only is he healed, but he's playing this Sunday. They already said that he's going to be playing this Sunday for New York.
So okay, so I got a two-part question for y'all. I'm gonna start with you, Ben, because this is your division. If you are Garrett Wilson, that's already the number one receiver on the Jets, what are you saying to yourself now that you see Devontae coming in?
I mean, I think if I'm Garrett Wilson, like in back-to-back weeks has had 25 targets a game. You know, I think Garrett Wilson is okay with getting 20 targets a game so that Devontae can get a couple. I still think that Garrett Wilson is going to be Aaron Rodgers' go-to guy for the next couple of games, at least until Devontae is fully up to speed with what's going on in the Jets. But I mean, I think I would be a little bit pissed being Garrett Wilson because you thought you were going to be the star guy, and then they bring in Devontae Adams, and you feel like you were doing a good enough job, but I guess that's what happens when Aaron Rodgers runs the organization. He just picks his friends instead of the best players available.
Well, this was a good one. Devontae is a good one, and you know what? At the end of the day, I don't really have that big of an issue with Devontae wanting out because
no, I don't blame him at all. Yeah.
Yeah, and he actually said it in some kind of post today that he said, I'm in a better place, which that remains to be seen. And the Raiders are in a better place. I think the Raiders in the long run are going to be in a better place because when you look at this trade, Bryan, when you look at this trade, right, not only did we get rid of a potential cancerous element in the room, but we also freed up a bunch of salary cap space. And the Raiders, as of right now, are projected to have $108 million in cap space for 2025.
It'll be even more once we trade Max Crosby too.
I don't think Max is going to get traded. I actually asked about that to one of my sources yesterday. I said, "Yo, man, tell me what's going on with Max." And he said, or they said that Max is not going anywhere as long as Max wants to stay a Raider. And he said, or they said, or she said that Max is still bleeding silver and black. So with that amount of salary cap space, some of that could go to Max, but then Max wanting to be a winner for the Raiders, and with Tom Brady being in the building, this may be something that can be sold to Max and be like, you know what? I like what we could potentially build. We do need a quarterback. We need some tweaks here and there. We got the best tight ends, or we got one of the best tight ends in the league. Our defense, when Christian Wilkins comes back, when Malcolm Koonce comes back next year, we'll be okay on the defensive front. So I'm thinking that if I'm Max Crosby and I see all these things, that it may not be that big of a deal. But Max ain't going anywhere unless Max wants to leave.
Willie, you realize, see, Tom Brady is that close. He's within the organization now, kind of. He's that close to wearing silver and black. He still got it in him, Willie.
No, we ain't doing that.
Can you imagine?
No.
Tom Brady throwing to Brock Bowers?
No, I can't imagine it. We're not doing that. The hell do people say? We're not doing that.
Up in my mouth a little bit. Just that was awful.
He's already there. He's already there. I mean, it's a nice dome, nice stadium. I mean, fans would go crazy over Tom Brady. TB12 in
Bruh.
silver and black. He comes to Tampa Bay for 1 year, wins a Super Bowl. I'm just saying.
Tom Brady is so cooked. Tom Brady is no Tom Brady. No, we don't see. That's how stuff. I almost cussed. Oh my God, I almost cussed right here.
Willie Peyton was cooked too. Peyton Manning was cooked. He went to Denver.
Yeah,
He wasn't. He was cooked.
Right.
Tom, he had a whole listen. He's had a couple years to relax and regenerate his body. He's ready to roll.
Touchdown Tommy with baby again. Come on.
Hey, that's all you need is a quarterback, and there he is, right there.
Well, I couldn't be better than that.
In the building. Can you imagine Tom Brady playing the Kansas City Chiefs twice? Come on, Willie. I'm gonna talk you into it.
Do you see this?
Yeah.
Do you see this?
Yeah, you know, Willie, I you know what else I see though is that in that uniform there, regardless whether he's getting sacked on that one play, he's got quite a few Super Bowl rings on that hand.
How many?
How many? What? 7, 8, 7? Yeah, 7 on his hand, brother.
Definitely.
And I don't think any of those Raiders players sacking him right now have a Super Bowl ring on their hand. I'm just saying. So
Charles Woodson does.
Brady. Oh, is that Charles Woodson
on the Raiders?
Okay, maybe he's good. Yeah, he don't have one on the Raiders.
He's got a championship ring. Oh, now we want to move the goalposts. Now we move the goalposts. I got it. Now we want to move
all that salary cap space, Willie. Maybe you guys should trade for Dak with all that salary cap space that you got.
Oh Lord, here we go. Hey, that's a good transition. That's a good.
Are we getting to the Cowboys? Come on, Brian. Let's go.
Can we transition to that? Listen, I need to say something. Okay, there are a ton.
You said enough.
No. Listen, there are a ton of OU fans that are Dallas Cowboys fans, and can you imagine? They didn't get one touchdown all weekend between the two of them. Not one touchdown. I seen a guy that posted something that said he was going to take this fireball shot for every touchdown they score. And on Monday, he posted a picture of it and said, I never got to take it.
Go ahead, Teisha.
You didn't get a buzz roll.
And you just mentioned those things right there and said or agreed with Ben when he said y'all should trade for Dak Prescott. You just said that, right? You did just say that, right?
Yeah.
Y'all are testing my Christianity right now. Y'all
Jones is always available.
Y'all are testing. And then this dude we got a better record than you. Why do you keep talking?
For only a few more. Hey, for only a few more days, Willie. Only a few more days. And then we'll catch up with you.
Okay. So anyway, enough. We're gonna get to the Cowboys in just a second. All right. We got some more comments out here. Heard Raj, they say Garrett Wilson will get 20, so Aaron Rodgers' favorite person will get a couple. Not sure how that goes down. I mean, who cares? I just like how Devontae Adams' hamstring immediately got better once he got traded. And my boy, like, y'all wouldn't listen to me last night. Why y'all letting the fans cast blasphemy on the organization? Exactly. Well, okay. That's a. I need to take a break.
This is friendly fire. Come on, man.
Okay, so I want to address what you guys what Ben said about Max Crosby, and this, of course, is because Aiden Hutchinson against the Dallas Cowboys broke his leg, and he's going to be out. He's going to be out 4 to 6 months. It didn't seem to matter that he went out against the Cowboys because the Cowboys' offensive line is a turnstile. But that's where the rumor started with Max Crosby going to Detroit for, I had said as a Raider fan, if they were to do this, this is what I would want in exchange for Max Crosby. I want Jamison Williams. I want a first-round pick for next year, and I want Hendon Hooker. I will take that for Max Crosby. Thoughts, Ben, since you brought it up?
I mean, there's no way Detroit would give up all of that, but that is the kind of a package that you would expect to get back for a top 5 pass rusher. But I just don't see a way in Detroit actually giving that up.
Teisha would love to see Max Crosby out of the AFC West, wouldn't you?
I mean, you know, but pipe dreams, we can always hope. I agree. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that'll work.
So I shouldn't be the general manager, Leslie. I shouldn't be the general manager, Leslie. I could be the general manager for the Raiders if I pull that off, but I shouldn't be the general manager for the Lions.
Probably not.
All right. Now, Bryan, I'm not going to even come to you, Bryan, because you've been.
Come on, Willie. Come on, Willie.
You and your Tom Brady take. I mean, like
How do you know?
that gift that I just showed you. Do you realize how many years ago that was? Right.
I'm sure it was a long time ago.
That was 22 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
He can run the 40 right faster now.
listen. It's all up here, man. He don't lose this.
He can't walk the 40. What do you mean run the 40?
Are you kidding me?
Listen,
He did
hey.
pass for this
He's in
last
better
year.
shape than all of us. Whatever.
Just go out and make sure you got a good offensive line, and you'll be fine.
Okay, we don't have a good offensive line right now. I mean, we got some pieces. We got enough.
Hey, you're about to have 108 million. 108 million.
I'm muting everybody. Stop. Okay, Dallas Cowboys. They get destroyed by the Lions, and the Lions gave the Cowboys and the rest of the NFL the biggest FU that anybody could give anybody else by splitting their left tackle out wide at receiver, running a lateral to him, and scoring a touchdown that was called back on some BS, if you ask me. And then they throw a back shoulder fade to their other tackle. Who does this? And who does this against the Cowboys?
Willie, you know they did this because of the penalty that was called on them last year. On the left tackle not being eligible.
Mm-hmm.
They were pissed. So I love it.
So that guy who got called for the illegal shift or whatever, I guess, or illegal formation, he was the only captain who went up to the to do like the coin toss and all that stuff as well. It was just a troll job all the way around from the Detroit Lions.
Yep.
Next, who's next?
Oh, I didn't even think that was actually a game. So I don't know really what else to say.
I mean,
It was
Leslie.
great. You talk about it.
I mean, Dallas has.
What?
Say it
Oh, I just said it was fun. It was fun to watch. It was great.
Go ahead, Bryan.
Dallas hasn't even won at home this season. They're 0-3 at home. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Not only that, they've given up 40 points in the last, 2 of the last 3? Or no, wait a minute. They've allowed an average of 30-something points a game in the last 3 home games? 4 home games? Yeah,
remember in week 1 when they put up 40 on Cleveland's defense and everyone thought that they were going to win the Super Bowl?
That seems like last year.
That seems like last year, yeah.
I remember when they got beat by the Packers at home last year in the playoffs, and the next day people were saying we're going to the Super Bowl next year. People around here, I'm
I
telling
mean,
you.
I think they
Cowboys
always
fans.
think that. Yeah, Cowboys fans always. This is our year. It's totally their
As a
year.
matter
It's
of fact, here's some evidence of just that. Good old Rashawn Gary, mom of Jennifer Coney Shepherd, one of the stars of Real Moms of the Shield. Yeah, I'll put that on the screen and she couldn't stop laughing. But it's always fun to troll Cowboy fans. But really and truly, we were getting thrashed so bad that I turned to the Cowboy game and I actually watched it until the end. Misery loves company.
It was fun. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, especially when your team. I mean, I was hoping that we will win because I could have said, yo, we got the same record as the Cowboys, but the Cowboys, they got a $60 million a year quarterback. They've got Micah Parsons. They've got DeMarcus Lawrence. They've got Trevon Diggs. They've got all these all pros. But in true Raider fashion, they did what the Raiders do. So, all right. We got 5 minutes left to go in the show, guys. Hashtag look ahead. Let's get to it. The Patriots and the Jaguars. You know what?
This is gonna be good. Let's just let them duke it out. Come on.
Hey, we get to wake up at 8:30 in the morning too. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
One more time on a Sunday morning.
And you know what? Trevor Lawrence isn't having that, or his numbers aren't that bad. Let me put it that way. He has 1,334 yards passing, 8 touchdowns, only 3 picks. Those are good numbers. The Patriots. Let me put Leslie up on the screen. Let me do this. How can I do this? Let me see.
There's no need to traumatize people, Willie. It's fine.
Let's see. Can I do it? I don't know.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
you know what? I got something. Hold on. Nope, we're gonna do it this way.
Wrong
Nope,
one.
not-
That's great. That's perfect. Just that way.
Nope. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do another one. We're gonna do this one. There we go. Hey, Leslie. Welcome back.
So happy to be here.
Let me move this out the way because now I'm being blocked and I have the prettiest face of them all. So I have to make sure that I am being seen.
Where do you put your face? Right where my
There we go. Okay, so 1-5 versus 1-5. Who's gonna become okay? I'm not gonna ask that question. Let's see, what will it take for the Patriots to go to 2-5 on the season?
I mean, barring a miracle.
A miracle? A miracle?
I mean, they met my expectations last weekend, which was fantastic, which they haven't done previous. So, yeah.
So
I enjoy every single other, Super Bowl win.
okay. Let me see if I can have Bryan to draw you off sides. Let's move this over here. All right. Bryan, what's it going to take for the Jags to go 2-5?
We've got to not let Drake May look like Caleb Williams last week. That's what we got to do. I mean, we're going to make him look like an all-pro, and he's going to in his second game because it's how bad the defense played. So if we can play even just a little bit better defense, I think we can get a win. And look, this is the only way we're getting a win. We've been there an entire week. So we've been practicing in London. All right. They're going to have some jet lag. They'll have jet lag. And by God, we can hope that they're all going to be jet lagged at 8:30 in the morning or whatever time it'll be out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing we can hope for, honestly, because there's not much hope. This might be a 9-6 game.
Could be.
Could be.
Or it could be like a 31 to 38 game. I don't know. It could be either side.
9-6 in overtime.
In overtime, yeah.
Yeah. Are we saving these
All right.
receipts? Willie?
Willie. I will say that I think we need to have a bet though.
Who? You and go for it.
Yeah, I think we need to bet. Look, if the Jaguars lose, I will wear a Patriots uniform. Jersey.
Uniform or just a jersey?
No, jersey. Sorry, jersey.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
wear a Patriots jersey. I got friends out here. I guarantee you'll let me borrow one of his jerseys. He's got a bunch of them. So
on the next show,
we lose.
Well, you know, I'm like Kylie Kelsey. I'm not going to do that. So, I mean, I could possibly wear like teal or something, but
sure, whatever. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, so Leslie, are you accepting the wager?
Yeah, as long as I can't wear the jersey because I couldn't even wear the Royals stuff, and I went to the Royals Yankees game.
You have to wear teal, and you have to put some teal in your hair.
I can do that.
Okay.
All right.
Receipts are being kept. There's over 200 people that's watching us right now. So you there's over that amount of witnesses. Okay.
I have a jersey and down there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next up is this guy. And his team plays against the Tennessee Titans, who have probably a worse quarterback situation than we do, with Will Levis throwing balls underhanded and rolling balls out of bounds like it's a bowling ball. Ben, my question to you is this. The spread is 9. Buffalo by 9. A, are they going to cover? And B, are they going to cover by that amount times 2?
The thing with this game is the Tennessee they do have like I think they're actually the number one defense in the league right now. So to me, it as long as we score points, it's going to be tough for us to score points, but we will be able to stop them from scoring. So essentially, if we score 9 points, we're going to cover the spread.
Right, because they can't score.
Yeah, because they can't score.
I'm putting the Buffalo Bills. No, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Okay, never mind. The game's in Buffalo. I was going to say I'm putting Buffalo up to alert because of everything that you just said. But since that's the case, I'm going to save it for this next individual. And we know who that is. Put her in the middle right there. Chiefs, 49ers, live from the Bay on Sunday in the afternoon. A rematch of last year's Super Bowl. This person that's doing this W sign just said a minute ago, we don't even have to show up to win.
Oh yeah, I'm very big. You know,
the 49ers.
It's fun to watch the game, but it's W.
The 49ers are coming off of a bye. They are actually favored by 1.5 points, and the Chiefs are coming off a bye too, for that matter. No, the 49ers are coming off a bye. They beat they got a mini bye because they beat Seattle last Thursday. Brock Purdy, Bryan's homeboy, looked pretty good against the Seattle Seahawks team. I am so wishing that the 49ers would. And you know what? Out of the Cowboys and the Chiefs and the 49ers, those 3 teams are the 3 teams that I hate more than any other team on the face of the planet. You could throw in the Yankees in there, and you could even throw in the Los Angeles Dodgers. But when it comes to football, these 3 teams I hate more than hate itself. And I am closing my eyes right now, and I am hoping that the Chiefs go out there to San Francisco and they just get beat. Get beat. What do you have to say, Teisha?
Don't get mad when they win. You can't hurt your shoulder anymore than already is. Let's do that. No throwing shit.
Well, the surgery is actually after the game. So if I'm going to do more damage, I might as well go ahead and do it now. What does that say? Oh, my goodness. Ah!
Super original. Like it.
I mean, this was made for the Super Bowl game last year, so
Yeah,
it
that worked out for us.
didn't work out very well.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even get to wear it because I was,
my
long story.
My thoughts exactly. Okay, let's bring everybody back on in a more equal fashion because the Rams and the Raiders play in Inglewood. The Rams are 1-5. No, yeah. The Rams are 1-5. The Raiders are 2-4, or the Rams are 1-4. The Raiders are 2-4. This is going to be a home game for the Raiders, even though it's going to be at SoFi. It's kind of like when teams go to Vegas and they become the home team. I'm not even looking forward to this game because we will find a way to do Raiders stuff. And the last time the Raiders went to SoFi and played the Rams, some dude by the name of Baker Mayfield that had only been with the Rams for like 6 or 7 hours leads a comeback and they win it in the end. Sour grapes, dog. Sour grapes. So
It's because Baker's him. But
Baker wasn't him then.
he always been him. All right. He's always been him.
I don't know who the hell he
He's just a
was
baby.
then. What'd you say, Teisha?
I mean, he's just a baby. I call him Baby Baker because he's got that baby.
What like you just said, he had only been there for 6 or 7 minutes or hours, and he beat y'all on a comeback. So I'm just saying, he is him, and he has been him.
Bro,
He's been in a bad situation.
do you really think that says more about Baker Mayfield, or does that say less about Josh McDaniels? Oh, before you answer that question, Josh McDaniels does not have a job right now. You better get out of here with that. This dude is the thorn in my side. Final thoughts. I see Leslie is a shell of herself. What does that mean? Did she exit early? Maybe she got a phone call.
Yeah.
Maybe she went to go get that teal shirt that she's gonna have to put on next week. Oops, my bad. Ben, final thoughts, sir.
I'm excited to see. Hopefully, Omari plays this weekend for us. I'm excited to see how he's going to get into the offense. And I think the Bills go to 5-2. I think looking forward on our schedule, we'll be 8-2 by the time we play the Chiefs. And I think it's a good day to be a Bills fan.
Whatever. Teisha.
Well said.
Final thoughts, Teisha. W. Whiners. Bryan, good luck, sir. Good luck. Your final thoughts.
My final thought. Hey, man. My final thought is Baker is leading the MVP race.
What does that have to do with the Jaguars?
It doesn't. Hey, I ain't got much else to say about the Jaguars. So, except for the fact that I'm going to win. I'm not wearing a Baker's jersey.
All right. My final thought is I need you guys to hold it down. The audience, you guys may not know, I'm having shoulder surgery on Tuesday. So I will be out for a little while, but I will be in the background. Ben and Bryan will be leading co-hosts for the first couple weeks. with Regina and Teisha coming back behind that. So y'all take care of each other. Y'all hug each other. Y'all love each other. We out of here. Bye.